Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's Season 7, and this is War number 3, and we're going up against an alliance called Marvel Fan Zone France. Now, I've already scouted out my path, and you may notice something different about my team. Look at that 3-star Heimdall in there. I swapped him in for Iceman. I had already scouted the path. I saw a tech on the poison, and I'm like, I want to bring my Corvus into that fight. And the only reason that I bring Iceman in is for that one node. So if I'm going to take that node with someone else, I may as well bring in someone that has a synergy. Now, I considered bringing in Blade, but I said, you know, Heimdall might actually prove more useful. Alright, so this first fight was a rank 4, and it's Phoenix. Now, you remember the last time we faced Phoenix, we almost got wrecked. So, I'm determined not to get wrecked this time. So, I'm fighting her pretty slow. You can see here, I'm trying to be very cautious. She's got her special 2. So, now I need to bait that out. I don't want to push her anywhere near her special 3. Alright. Got the special 2 out of her. Now, I have a special 2, but I'm not going to fire it yet because of her right of the Phoenix. Alright, so here we go. And you see that I started blocking. She gets real aggressive, and I was not trying to get wrecked again. Alright, so down she goes. Not too much of a problem. Now, I knew it was Phoenix because I used the Scouter Lens bot. A link to that is in my description if you're interested. Alright, now the next fight, I also used the Scouter Lens bot, so I knew who this was going into the fight as well. It's a science champion, and it ended up being a Miles Morales. That was good news, because as you know, Miles Morales likes to evade, and one of the missions for Corvus is the evade mission. After an opponent has evaded, you just need to knock them down, either with a special or a heavy. Alright, so there's the evade. So now I just need to parry him and get that heavy. Now, there is a chance that he can evade out of the heavy and you won't complete the mission. So you just have to keep trying again. And we got lucky that time. And so as you can see, I'm just doing a medium, light, medium. He fired off his special, and I punished him for it. So down goes Miles Morales, and we now have a mission completed. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. No deaths, got a mission for Corvus, life is good. Now we come up to the poison node. This is the node that I was concerned with, because if I'm facing the wrong champion, who that could be, I'm not quite sure, but it would be a champion that took a very long time for me to kill. And that poison, Corvus is not poison immune. So by the time I got up here to use the Scouter Lens bot, it would have been too late because I had already left my Iceman at home. But I went ahead and boosted up with a nice little 10% boost that you get from those combat events, getting all the milestones there. And it's a Ultron Classic. So I was not too worried about this fight after that, but because of the poison, I knew I was going to have to heal up. That was something that I accepted going in here when I decided not to bring in Iceman. Alright, so down goes that Ultron. Didn't do too much damage. The fight didn't last too long, so it's all good. But I know I'm going to have to use at least one healing potion. So I probably won't keep doing that. But I did want to do that since I saw that tech on that node, and I wanted to play around with Heimdall. He was so useful in Ultron's Assault, the variant difficulty, that I wanted to try him out here. Now, when I scouted the path and I saw this tech, I was thinking, ooh, maybe it's an Iron Man Infinity War. So I was all happy, because it's been a while since I've faced an Iron Man Infinity War on this node. If you saw my old season fights when I was in my previous alliance, I never lost to an Iron Man Infinity War on this node. I learned how to fight him. I started fighting him with Hyperion, who's a great counter for him. And then when I got Corvus and ranked him up, he is, of course, an awesome counter for him. All right, so here we go. I went ahead and healed up. And we're going to go into this fight here. And this guy turns out to be Silver Warrior. Now you'll see that I have 2 missions. I got 1 mission for the evade with Miles Morales. I got another one for Ultron because he's a tech. So I've got 2 missions, and my Corvus is hitting nice and hard even though I'm not running suicides. So I'm just chopping down this Silver Warrior, boom. And he goes down without too much trouble. I definitely like my Corvus. And soon I'm going to have another rank 5. All right, so next up we've got another tech. And this is on the unblockable special 1 node. So I'm not too afraid of any tech that I meet here. And it's Ultron. And this is the Ultron I don't like. I don't like him because he can evade all over the place. I've never been able to predict his evades. Usually when he is processing, healing up, that's when he'll do a lot of evading. But there's no real guarantee. All right, but we had no problem getting him down. And of course, evading his special 1 is super easy. So now we've got a Mystic. And you guys know who this most likely is. All right, so this time, instead of bringing in Starkey, because I'm going to use Starkey for my Dormammu mini-boss, I decided to go ahead and use Corvus. Now, the boost that I used, not going to work against a Mystic. And yep, it is Mordo. All right, so now I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to start tearing into him. And there he hits me. And I'm just like, oh, please don't tell me this is going to be a repeat of the last fight with Starkey. So I'm just like, okay, don't panic. We got this. So here we go. Got that special 2. And now I'm worried because I'm like, okay, he's going to get all that power. Got him, boom. And I got him down. That was way too close. I really don't like fighting Mordo on this node at all. But we got him down. We didn't die. Now, we've got the final fight of my path. And it's Dormammu. Now, when I saw Dormammu, I was like, okay, I'm going to use Starkey. I've used Starkey before. Since they changed Mystic Dispersion, Starkey is a viable counter to this Dormammu. But I didn't think about something. Now, if you've seen some of my previous fights where I did face a Dormammu and I used Starkey, you'll notice that I always fought him when I was running suicides, which means I was doing a lot of damage and I was able to get him down quickly even while I was getting that degen. So I would build up my poise charges and then just go all in, fight him, and I would get him down quickly before the degen could take me out. Well, I'm not running suicides right now. So that means the fight is going to go a little longer. So that means the degen would tick a little bit longer. So you saw that I popped in some tech boosts. Now, I didn't build up my poise charges here. All right, I probably should have, but I didn't. So now I'm rectifying that. I'm going to build up my poise charges. I don't want to get trapped in the corner with this guy because that's how you get wrecked real easy. All right, so we're getting there. We're almost there to max. And I decided to just go in because he was acting foolish. All right, there's the unblockable special 2. You can block the rest of it, but you do have to evade that first part. So now we've got that degen. And so I'm still trying to just go all in here. All right, I'm getting all that dexterity. I'm playing this all wrong. This is what you don't want to do to Dormammu because you're going to get that degen all the time. But again, I was used to running suicides. All right, so there's the degen again, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be really close. All right, so here we go. Fire off that L2, boom, boom, and he's down. Now, it looks like it was really close, but remember, I still had that Heimdall synergy. So even if I had not taken him out that quickly and he had gotten his L3 off, I wouldn't have died. So I would have been safe. That's why I brought Heimdall, that extra security. All right, so the war has ended, as you can see. And I have a feeling that we have won. You can see that they left up quite a few defenders. So let's tap this real quick, see if we have the animation that we're used to. And we do, for a change. And we've got this win. So congrats to my fellow Alliance mates. We were able to do it. And let's hope that we can keep on winning for the rest of the season. But that's going to do it, guys. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you guys have a blessed day.